Oh. Hi. Hi, Panda. Welcome back. I know you were only gone for 30 seconds, but we're going to throw you a welcome party. Oh. So anyways, how was everybody's day? Who jerked off the horse first? Oh my god. See, that means you weren't a Marine. Yeah, that works with me. Just plow the shit out of the way for me, truck. Thank you. Bye, you dumbass. Uh,
Our relay can't do much without fuel, unfortunately. So, here's the plan. Deliver the semi-truck from the gas station to the relay. I hear no objections, so I consider the motion passed.
where's the fucking relay at, you fucking dope addict? Crack. Where's the relay at?
Repairing the power substation and restoring the electricity supply would be a huge help. After all, you can't really do much without juice. But it's going to take some driving. This time, I'll ask you to take the truck loaded with steel beams from the relays yard to the power substation. For sure you can handle it. But please exercise a little caution. If the truck turns over, you'll be in a lot of trouble and a long way from help. By the by, we had a driver up and quit on us. Just not cut out for the job, I guess. Only 18 hours behind the wheel was enough to send him running. Didn't even deliver the truck of steel beams all the way. Left it next to the town church. Could you bring the truck to the garage? Would be a great help. And net you a nice bonus.
Yeah. You know what? You know what?
Well,
You know what you do? You go fly it straight in front of an F-18 and
you're
just,
starting to impress
there you
people over
go.
here. Even me.
Why not? It would be. It. It would be funny. Yeah. What's the difference? Oh, look at that. You know what, Marco? Are you excited for tomorrow? Why are you stressed out? Are you scared that the? Yes, I know exactly what you're. Well, you know what? I have a bigger concern. I have a bigger concern, and I'm not gonna tell you it. I listen. I have a bigger concern. I have a. No, listen, I have a bigger concern, and I promise you, I don't want to be rude and bring it up, but I'm telling you, it is an actual concern of mine. So, when PlayStation did the mods for SnowRunner, they basically created a separate mod IO for it, meaning that the PlayStation had to inspect and allow and approve every mod that allowed was on there. So they didn't just like let any mod through; they had to like specifically approve them. And on top of that, and no, they did that. No, they did that. Go look up SnowRunner. Go look up what's that fucking destruction game. Go look up Mud Runner. All those games they did that shit with, and I'm concerned they'll do it again with Arma.
This place got messed up pretty bad by the hurricane. We don't get those where I come from. So, I need you to go see exactly how bad we're talking here. Take a look around.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid, dude. And that's one concern I have. And I'm telling you, if they do it, I'm probably just gonna go sell my PlayStation and go get me a PC. I think I will be that done. Well, my uncle's an Xbox for sale, but I really, if I'm gonna go get me something new, I think I'd just rather get a PC because I have more interest in a lot of PC games than I do about what's coming out on console. Like the one I'm playing right now is like one of the few in between. You know what? I'm gonna just steal your kidney and then just use it, like just for my own personal use. I'll give you a nickel. N- No, it's not if they're not human. I don't know. Hey, have you ever tried mountain oysters? Would you be gay for a quarter? What about for 3 quarters? Yes. I didn't even know what I needed to do. I would take money. I'll take money for anything. Hey, if I offered to shoot you in the head for $1 million, would you let me? But you get $1 million. Oh, you got $1 million. How do you know you're dead? Uh, highway to hell. I was gonna do something. I was gonna do something similar, but it was gonna be like a fucking Glock or some shit, and then just say last one standing gets a prize, and then at the end it would just be I would pop back up on screen and go a felony. There you go. It's just be a felony. You win your prize. I hope you enjoy. I wasn't there to witness. You think he gets the felony? I think he does too. And you did you do it naked though? Freeze tag? Freeze tag, but when you touch freeze tag, but when you touch base, you're not allowed to like take your hand off it, but base is an electric fence. Max. All the way. I'm talking crank that bitch to like all the way. All the way over. Turn that shit. 220. 220 votes. Well, I'm about to do some stupid ass shit because I'm impatient and lazy. My phone. Watching what? I got a stream open to. I got a stream open too. Wait, where do I need to get power to there from? That's got. Alright, I gotta repair that shit too. That's right. I should have done that shit in reverse. I should have drove this fucking piece of shit all the way over there. Son of a bitch. Just try to prepare everything. Get everything in place. What am I hooked on? I know I need to repair that substation first, but procrastinating the annoying shit. Just, I guess, repairing everything else. It goes. Luckily, I do know where I sourced this substance. What squad? War Thunder Squadron? Yeah, but not in the night, but yeah. Yeah, but not tonight. Toasty's playing fucking War Thunder? As she knew, she's never played that? Oh, that's wild. We're gonna hope that thing doesn't do stupid shit and roll in there. Hey, 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 hey. Stop making fun of people and their financial problems. I never looked at all the interiors. Oh shit. That's why you should watch where you're going. Oh no! Mm-hmm. Ah. So, since all that went down with Ashley, has anybody actually seen Ashley? No, that's what I'm saying. I just didn't know if she was like gone. I figured as much. I wouldn't blame him if that shit happened to me. I would do it too. But that's why I also warned Marco like right out the gate. I'm like, yeah, don't give me that shit. Somebody's gonna piss me off and it's not gonna go smoothly. Toasty, Toasty. Somebody just told me you've been playing War Thunder. That's some shit I never thought I'd hear someone say. You play War Thunder. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you should go back to sleep before it becomes a financial issue. Hey, you know what? Since she's not here now, we should just all agree that we call her Tostada. Just that's for. Damn it! Why are you not going to bed? I need a bigger dumper. Man, you know, Marco. Remember how my friend, I told you I was like, I hurry up and join my friend because I was excited he was on? The first fucking thing he has to show me in this game is not like some cool feature. It's the fact that the truck, that the dump truck, the first dump truck you get, has a picture of a cat and a squirrel in it. That's the first two things he gave a fuck about showing. He's like, there's a cat and a squirrel in there. Go look. Go look right now. There's a cat and a squirrel in the dump truck. Go look. You know, I wish that America and Russia got along because I want one of these trucks in real life. These. What do you mean? Are you talking about real life or in a game? Hey, what's the name of that movie where the Russians invade America? Not red what? Red what? I heard red alert and another thing that I couldn't hear. I can't hear you over them. Hold on there. I've heard of World of Conflicts. But I gotta mute Panda briefly and then ribbed. Okay, wait, what did you say the name of that movie was? Marco Gunner? It was Red something. No, the movie. It was like Red Dawn or some shit. What the fuck? Give me a second, I gotta Google it. Red Dawn. Hey, Marco. Marco. Hey, Marco. Uh, has anyone done like a Red Dawn style event where basically a small group of Americans, well, not. Oh, they have us muted, so I just muted them. At least, that's what they said earlier, at least. Not everyone, just fucking, Panda and Ribbed Alpha. Oh. Okay. Hey, has anyone ever done like a Red Dawn style event where it's like a small group of Americans standing up against like a large invasion force of Russians? Yeah, it does. I just thought of that a second ago, and I'm really bad at making stuff in Arma, so you can't really. I'm not saying I wouldn't help. I would be willing to help make it, but I'm saying that it would be a neat event, and I've never got to do any of the events to begin with. I mean, technically we could do vanilla because there is vanilla stuff in the game that is what was used in Red Dawn, but we could do modded event and like save that for when the mods come in to kind of add some like unique aspects to it. Like no armored vehicles. It'd be like maybe Jeeps, but we could do like a semi-modernized Red Dawn, but like where you basically like where we fortify something like Calvary Hill, right? And then all the Russians have to try to take Calvary Hill from the Americans. Like so yeah, like so it's just basically a giant Soviet push on one objective. And like there were no, so like the Americans don't get helicopters, but they do get like an LAV or some shit, like an LAV or maybe even like a two Bradleys at most, right? Like that kind of yeah, you guys get like the armored vehicle, but because the Russians in real life would only be having like something like an ASU-57 or something like light armored that would be airdropped in, they wouldn't have anything heavier than a BTR. So we might as well not even give them the BTR and just say fuck it, they have to move it on foot. They could have helicopters, but no like major helicopters, no like major attack helicopters. If they do get maybe one at most, but even then that's 50-50. Yeah, but like make it where the Russians have to rely on like infantry fire while the Americans have to focus all defensively. Since the Americans like sitting in place anyways, might as well. This is gonna take me. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to plow this shit down. If I can just make two big ass ramps. Make a big ass ramp. And then that right there. That will work with me. Alright, we're gonna... What if I just fucking... Yeah, right? Next console. I have a stupid ass idea. I'm gonna see if this is gonna work. It might not. There's like a 75% chance this is not gonna work, but we're gonna do it anyways. Build a road across the swamp. Because filling in the big ass hole is taking a lot more than I thought it would. Come on, somewhere right in here is where I can refill sand. I was just sitting there like, huh, how could I now get around my problem I have made? But now I'm like, maybe I could just build around it. This does not have to work multiple times, just the one time. I lost some sand. I forgot sand has physics in the back of the truck too. Like it keeps jumping between 4 people watching my stream and 1 person watching my stream. I don't know if there's 4 people watching or 1 person watching or no one's watching. You never know with YouTube. No, it says 3. Ah, jump. You know, I'm gonna buy the big ass machine that removes logs and get rid of this tree log. I've been looking for an excuse to buy that thing. Where's the garage? Where's that? There's that. Oh, there it is. Stump mulcher. Yeah, I want that. 17,000. Alright, we're gonna... test the mine. What these block scans look like? Alright. I dropped my order. What's the interior look like? Ooh. Oh, that's a... Ooh. A neutral steer? Oh, what the fuck? That's confusing. Alright, we're gonna hope this thing works. I mean, it doesn't matter if it don't work. If this doesn't work, the first thing I'm gonna do is pull out the fucking mobile supply base thing and park that shit right next to what I'm doing. This thing, whoa. Water physics. Oh my gosh, this thing is digging a hole in the ground. It's doing something. Oh no shit, it actually chopped the tree in half. Thing was digging a hole in the ground right there, dude. I'll try that out again. Hold on. Oh no shit, it actually is digging a hole in the ground. Actually digging the ground away. That's fucking wild. That's cool. Well, let's park this thing in a position of safe storage. That's fucking wild. This thing, where I got this tree mulcher thing, right? And whenever you, when the thing, when the head touches the ground, it's actually digging the ground away. Stop it. I'm trying to get some friends of mine to get on that server. There's gotta be a better way. I'm almost putting fucking 6 to 8 business months doing this. So I'm pretty sure that goes somewhere. Probably go up, cut to the right, follow whatever that is as a road. Yep, that's gonna be what we do. And then later I will come back and build the big ass hole. I just don't have the mega dump truck thing, so it's making that take forever. We did that on my friend's world. This truck is nowhere near as nice as that truck. That truck may be worse than this truck, but this one's so rudimentary. They could have. Look at like the features you get. Look at the features you get in this thing. So you can open the windows, like physically open them themselves. Got these pull down roll visors. Right, oh shit handles featured. A nice cab layout. Oh, I even got wrenches. It's just all around the interior. Like the Rolls Royce versus the Commoner's truck. Where in the frick is the road? AK, you waited. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know. You're just here. I'm not. I cannot see how this would go wrong at all. Especially this part where the road just vanishes. And yes, we will be going back to filling in the big ass hole at some point. That is a determined goal. Not a goal done by... it's a goal by necessity of fill in the big ass hole. Look at that. I see. Now, I just need to veer to the right, I guess? Alright. Oh, not bad. Fairly shallow. So you can see what I mean by with the water physics. It's been really good. Oh yeah, that's something I think I noticed. I think that the water physics in this game are actually volumetric. Which is just really impressive for the amount of water in this game, for it to be volumetric. Alright, am I veering right? So. Hmm. Oh, would you look at that? Look what I managed to somehow do. Not like I didn't see that one coming. What failed? Is it exactly the spot I thought? No. No shit. Did I get stuck right there? Switch vehicles again. Good. There's no rewards in it, but it bugs me. Nah, fuck it. All of this shit right here, all this cracks and shit, that's from me doing this shit repeatedly. You can see it just. You know what I mean about the water being volumetric? Watch, when you pull through something like that, you create those ruts, the water comes in and fills. Look at how they did that. Look at the depth. You can see the depth in the water. Like, the algae underneath is 3D. I like that. That's gonna indicate to me that I'm probably gonna have to fill in the big ass hole at some point.
one thing this power substation and my office chair have in common. They've both seen better days. Okay, the factory looks good to go for now. Once, you know, it has power. I'm sure you understand what needs to be done. But if we're doing it by the book, restore the power supply to the factory according to regulatory blah, blah, blah. You get the picture. So, here's the gist. Lay a cable from the power substation to the factory. And please don't get electrocuted. I don't need that on my report. On my couches. It's in the truck's shack near the relay. Swing by there and pick it up.
Look, it's the vehicle I bought a second ago. I forgot it gave it to you on this map.
This factory isn't going to do us much good if it doesn't have any power. But all these tree stumps won't let you bring a power cable in. Aren't you glad you brought that vulture?
No.
Put it to good use, don't you think?
Yeah. Ooh, fuck, I'm gonna go over there. Oh yeah. So, okay. Panda. Panda. Did you hear my idea earlier? That's what I thought. I was just sitting there thinking to see if you heard it. You know Red Dawn, the movie? So I was sitting there thinking like about an event idea similar to that, but like where basically the Americans have Calvary Hill, and then like the Russians have to attack Calvary Hill and try to take it. So the Americans can have like maybe two LAVs or two Bradleys, and the Russians are allowed to use helicopters, but not like armored vehicles. But they can't use like more than one attack chopper. They might be allowed one attack chopper, and that's it. You know what I mean? So they have to rely on their guns versus the LAVs and shit. But we have to like swarm the Americans, try to get them off the hill. Yeah, I was just thinking of the Red Dawn movie, and it just clicked in my head that that was sounding like pretty fun. Let me turn you up real quick. You're really quiet. Yeah, I fixed it though. I just turned you up. Which one? The one you're doing right now? When will it be? Is it right now? What? I was saying, when is it gonna be? Oh, fuck. What are you doing? It's what? What? Reverse sear training. What do you mean by that? If you explain it to me, I probably do. I'm bad with names and just about everything. Alright. Ah. See, I'm a professional at the hiding part and the seeking part. I run around with a backpack full of grenades half the time. I gotta be good at both. I'm a professional. No, I know. I'm just saying. I was just making a joke about it. About the stupid ass shit I do. But no, I probably won't join tonight just because I was planning on, I'm gonna do this tonight and then I'll be on Arma tomorrow and the next day because of the update on Arma. Like this game just came out and I was able to start playing it yesterday, so I have 2 days on here and then 2 days on the update of Arma, and then I won't be on it all over the weekend. What do you mean? On the event? Yeah, timing is terrible on my end because I've been waiting on this game since like December, I think. And so I'm like trying to double up. Here in a second, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. Just tired today. It was a long day at work. Right there. See the water's flowing in? That's why I think the water's fucking volumetric in this game. Look at watch, when I go through something, I drive through, and you see the water flows in and it refills the space. That's either really, really good animation or it's volumetric. Or both. I don't know. Get them. Gotta get one. Might as well get them all. I just branch off of that? Shit, I think so. Makes sense to me. Alright, that's what I'll do here in a second. I'll be right back.
job.
Fuck you, Josie. I'm
Because you're very, very beautiful. Even though
even my nose.
your nose.
Oh, my toes. Yeah, especially this.
He has a manicure.
Don't just matter.
Can you get on the server and turn on like your feed?
Also, Josie, I got TK'd on that server. And then I TK'd.
There are so many fucking TVs at the beginning of this game.
I gave up. I was just like, I had to do.
Okay, we should level up land. Our plan.
Oh,
Hey, I want.
I'm doing a.
They're thinking. It's not. I don't think it's necessarily an event. I think it's
like
like.
a.
Yeah, I think it's something they set up for. About just.
I just said I could.
No, you're not. The fuck.
I didn't know you were gonna jump. So. I have to go on the.
Oh, they already. Oh, they already. Oh no, I'm pretty sure they want like. Pretty sure I remember them saying how they wanted more. What?
It allows. Yeah, it showed me all the way in the west side of the map. Like, I'm gonna leave this.
Alright, I know that took me longer than I said it would, but it did. But I'm back. That's the important part of the plan, I think. What am I fucking sitting on, dude? Marco Polo. Oh my gosh, it's Osama. No, I'm not on tonight, but fuck you, dude. You and your fucking flying. Every time I see you, I'm gonna say that now. Alright? It's a compliment, but it's a fuck you too. No, don't worry. No, wait for the wadded server, Osama, because the only fucking weapon I asked for was a frying pan, and I got it. I'm gonna smack your ass with that fucking frying pan. I'm gonna pull a Medea, and you're gonna see a naked white man running out of the woods like a Native American with a frying pan, and you're gonna be... You're gonna know exactly what the fuck is going on. I think... Oh, they're doing drones too? I didn't know that part. That's gonna be fun. But no, for real, I'm gonna toy with a little bit of everything. But I'm gonna let you know that I have been experimenting, not like in my own time, of looking at directions and angles and shit, at long range potential shot locations, and I'm gonna try to cap out the range on the tanks. Just because that's what I do in War Thunder and other games. It's Toasty, you gotta play with me. You have to play with me. I know you play War Thunder. Just don't become a top BR bitch, okay? I hate that shit. Top BR is for like fucking COD kids, okay? It's fun for a bit, but mid-tier to low-tier is where it's at. Like, top out like 7-7, alright? 8-0, 8-3 is pretty good too, but 7-7 is where like the fun ends. All American shit. I play a little bit of everything. Like, actually, it's funny is on PC I had All American, right? And then I don't have a PC anymore. So when I got on PlayStation, they had just like when I lost my PC, they had just added like Britain, right? So I was like, fuck it. And so when I got on PlayStation, I was like, well, I was looking forward to playing the British, so that's what I'm going to do. So when I got on PlayStation, my starter nation was actually Britain, and I I capped out my British ground forces, then my British air forces. So I have capped out in British ground and air. Then I went from Britain to Germany and capped out Germany and ground and half of their air. And then I capped out the Swedish air and half their ground. But Oh, and then I have like almost all of Russia's ground and like a quarter of, or like a third of their air. How dare he? I'm gonna buy the bigger one. I'm not. Okay. Fuck yeah, that's cool. Shit. Now that's a machine. Wow. I want that. That's sick. Alright. Alright, cool. 26,000. Yeah, I wanna. So, anyway, so Toasty. You doing the. Oh, you're probably in game. Yeah, I figured. Marco, are you in game?
This place is a complete and utter dump. I don't think you can do much until you clean this joint up. Might be an idea to get the larger hunks of trash, like that scrap metal, out of the way. At least there are some cranes that can help with that.
This is a very capable machine. We're gonna go all the way across, making a massive speed bump in the middle of the road. And I'm gonna hook it here, and then we're going straight in. So those pipes. Between where? The gas station. I'm assuming it's down that way. Okay. Clear the area of your object. That's something. Okay. I really don't like the controls on that. What the fuck? This this is this is this is a really bad design of train control. I have a better way of doing this. I think what I'll do is I'll switch to this one. Alright, hold on a second. I'm gonna see if he's on. Hold on. Dude, what the fuck did I just join into? I just gotta keep him muted because I got a stream going. He can't say that. He can't. I can't. I literally joined and I hear that shit. I'm like, whoa, you can't say that. Well, who said that? It was Infinity Rocks. Okay. Oreo. Oreo. Yeah, say it wasn't Oreo. It was Infinity Rocks. I listened to the voice, and etching voice with the name. And, I can't do that. Can't do that. Thomas. German. Remember them cranes that you said, hey look, new cranes, right? I'm driving them right now. These are the fucking worst control. Dude, dude, these things suck absolute ass. I'm telling you, I could. These are the old. This is the one. Why can't they keep the crane controls uniform between vehicles? That's what I don't understand. Everything about this crane is so good, but they can't fucking keep the controls even. German. I'm on that work on this map trying to, because I've gotten a lot of progress done already on it. So, him? Maybe in a minute. Let me finish this mission. Pretty much everyone I'm not gonna be playing with, it's the only exception gonna be fucking fruit snacks. I'm gonna go ahead and just mute. Just like, but no. I get, okay, we were talking about a crane in the game. I get why you would think that, and I would like to, but it's just, okay, let me put a perspective to you. A lot of cases when you want to drive a crane, you have to go work for a company, and the similar license where I live is the same thing to drive the tower crane versus a regular crane, right? Just different certifications. Here's the problem: when you get in the tower crane, what do you do when you gotta go to the bathroom? Tell me, what do you think you have to do? Because if you got to shit, you got to climb down the fucking tower. But what they did in some cases where I was at, the rednecks were like, hey, what we're going to do is just take some plywood up with us. And yeah, they would fucking carry plywood up to the top of that piece of shit. And then build a little box below the cab. And then put a fucking bunch of garden hoses together, stick it up at the top with a fucking funnel stuck in the end of the garden hose. So if they had to piss, they just pissed in that, and then that would go all the way down into the vent pipe of a fucking porta potty. I'm not doing that. I've seen some wild shit those crane operators do, and if I worked on like a ground crane, I think I could put up with it for a short bit, but I'll be honest, even that seems kind of ass. Like they make good money, but it's not worth my time. You just sit in a fucking vehicle all day long, and that sounds fun for like the first like day, and then boring afterwards. And on top of that, you have to go up there earlier than the rest of everybody. Because on like job site. There we go.
Hey, I've been going through the factory plan here, and it looks like we're in a bit of trouble. We'll need to replace the pipes and the central valve if we're gonna make more pipes. But there's a way to break that endless cycle. The factory's receipts show a shipment from before the disaster. It was delivered to a construction site not too far from you. And that shipment just happens to contain exactly what we need. Too good to be true, huh? Can you please check if it's still there?
Alright, Thomas. I'm coming to fuck up your map. I've got... hold on, I got you. German. Tell him how good I am at just making things flat. Tell him how I'm the best flattened person. Tell him it will take it out of context. Yeah, see, I didn't bribe him. I just asked, and he did it for me. See, that means it's true. How much would you rate the bridge I helped you build yesterday, German, on a scale of 1 to 16? See? See? I'm a professional. I accidentally created dips on both ends, but hey, it worked.
All we need now is a route to the relief camp inside Lontev.
Where the fuck are y'all at? What is y'all? How? Is there a garage near y'all? Why can't? Oh, you haven't unlocked that shit. Is there a garage closer than the one I'm at? Yeah, I can't actually. Wait, where German is? What? Yeah, I'm bringing this grader. I like this grader. What the fuck, German? Is you taking that thing? What if do you wanna bring like a bunch of equipment up there for me? You could bring like 2 fucking concrete mixers and 2 concrete pavers and 2 rollers. Alright. Wait, can I buy anything while I'm on this map? Fuck, wrong one. It is, it's very offensive, dude. You shouldn't be saying that word. Martine, that's racist. It is about racism. You don't remember the part where it says, never mind, I'm streaming. I was just gonna make some shit up and... well, I offended German. He was disappointed that it didn't happen. See, that what was offensive. I'm not... You know, the problem is I have 2/3 of this party muted because just so I can, I don't know, man. German, the way I just took, don't go that way. There's a big ass trailer. Y'all are, what are y'all doing? Paving all the roads? I just looked on the map and saw this giant paved section in front of me. Look where I am. What are y'all doing? Patching all the roads? Okay, it just okay, never mind. I looked longer because I saw where it started and it looked like it kept going. Yeah, I thought that like from that point through all this sand and all the way over to here was just one giant fucking paved road. And I was just like, dude, y'all went nuts. I want my fucking dump truck to let me work. I can't use that dump truck still. That's fine. It holds like 4 times what the little dump truck holds. Yeah, I agree. I can see how that would be. Oh, there's a mobile truck right here. I could have just recovered to this thing right beside me. Nobody told me. I have. How dare you? I'm suing you for child abuse. Y'all are just paving over everything. That's fucking cool. Whatever this is, I like it. Here, man, I just discovered this thing only has a manual mode. Son of a bitch. I hadn't toyed with it that much. I just out of nowhere decided to buy it. It was a compulsive buy. Well, good thing I now know that I don't have to drive all the way back over there. Mine. Did you did you say that to the black guy? That's racist, man. You can't be racist. Not only is it white, it's rude. Alright, the section I'm on looks Oh fuck, somebody did some weird staggering shit over here. Hey, Infinite Rocks. I will say that I figured out by the way you're going over the edge like that, you're creating that ripple, and that ripple is going to be way harder to get out than it will be to smooth. Because what you're through being on the edge, you're creating a new layer. That's where you. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what he was doing. If you follow the edge of another grade, you level between the two. And so he was riding the edge, so all he was doing is shoving that dirt way out into the middle. If you look out where the water is thinning right there. Uh, uh. Oh, I didn't even know. Alright, there we go. What? No, that's fine. I just muted because I didn't know you were in the game with us. Yeah, so you're fine. I muted you earlier because I was like, no, we can't have that. But at the same time, I wasn't like mad or anything about it. Oh, no, you're good. Hey, I'm gonna bring my steamroller over here, so y'all do the. I wonder how fast a real steamroller would get stuck off-roading like this. Yeah, I think it would be like instant. What do you mean, right there, where to the left, right there? Oh, right here. Oh my gosh. Why didn't you pull the truck forward? German, could you grab my tractor over there? I'm stuck. Thank you, good sir. German, it happened literally almost. Oh, we get through it. German, I am stuck again. So I think the problem is that like I think a new one probably works better than the old used one that you have. My front roller is creating little humps in the ground. Let's wait around, German. Let's see if it happens again. German, round fucking 3. Oh, 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 I'm moving a little. Yeah, German, round 3. Infinite, push me. Infinite, come behind me and push me. Just shove me up to German and call it whatever. I hope you know this is round fucking 3. Thank you. Alright. Well, I guess, German, while we sit here, I'm gonna go ahead and fucking buy a new one of those. How much are those? Yeah. German, should I bring a grader over here? Or not grader, but another concrete thing? Like your asphalt. Yeah. Fucking Thomas. Come and ram me. I'm stuck. Oh, he can't. What? Who do you think? I ran over a rock and it gets stuck underneath me. There we go. Hey, that's a lie. You're there for drug addiction. Stop it. I didn't know you were in Houston. That's crazy. There's a lot of people that get shot there. There's just in general. Don't you dare tell me that's not true. I fucking live in Texas. That's not America. No, that's that. No, no, no. You want to know the fucking top contenders of that shit? You have Houston, you got LA, you got fucking, what's that shit called? New York, you got Chicago, and you have Detroit. Go look the shit up. There's like, I think one or two more that I missed off of that list. It's not a fair comparison, right? Because it wasn't a no. It's not a fair comparison because it wasn't a comparison. I literally just stated the top cities that are known for having those fucking problems. If you look, but then I want you to look at, but it's. Do I have to bring up the statistical graph again? Do I need to bring up the graph again? I'm bringing the graph back up because there's people in this party who do not know about the jackass graph. Hold on real quick. They're getting unmuted for this segment. All right, fucking official Avila, and all right, you do. All right, cool. That's not where this one's about though. All right, here's the deal. All right, let me pull this graph up real quick. Where's it at? Right now we're bringing up the Chicago crime and murder fucking website, heyjackass.com. Alright, alright, Avila. So right now, May to date, so that is from this month so far, we have 23 shot and killed, 84 shot and wounded, and 107 total shot. 28 of those were homicides. This week, so far, we are fucking 3 days in the rink and we got 3 people shot and killed, 8 people shot and looted, 11 total shot, 4 of which are homicides. Year to date, so far this year, we have 128 shot and killed, 484 shot and wounded. That's 612 in total. 152 are homicides. Hold on. Let's go see if I can pull up that. Let's see if I can find that. I bet the. Alright. Alright, so let's see. March, let's see, I don't have April or May. I'm gonna fucking use it. He wanted to know about the murder rate of Houston, so I pulled up the official website for Houston. German, you do that side, I'm going to the opposite. What the fuck did I just hit? You were one of those kids in school. I'm getting stuck on everything. You know what's cool? I just sometimes didn't eat. Free head. I keep getting caught on shit. German, you stay out of my way. You know what makes it worse? It was at a church with this pastor. What? We should have just filled in all this water. I have a stream going if you want to see. No, you have to join my stream and see this shit, because I promise you, you're not thinking about this and understanding what the fuck. This guy built a fucking 6-lane highway. Alright, this shit is so big that it's actually mostly unnecessary. Like 72%, listen, that's the speedometer science, alright? Most people just look. Listen, most people when they're driving on the highway in Texas look at the road number and call it the speed limit. Yo, I like how Rocks is fucking making you do all the work, Thomas. There's a there's an extra roller I brought and everything. Yeah, there's, oh yeah, I told you that thing kept getting stuck. Hold on, let me move this piece of shit out of the way and I'll grab my blade and shove you. Nah, it's just that thing. That thing's front lower leg's getting wedged into the ground a lot. About 4 meters. You know how far 4 meters is in American? How much you said 3 point what? No, it's actually 3.2. What, but I had to sit there and think because I'm also a yard, like a meter, a yard. If it's actually funny because you could have converted it to the yards easier than you can convert it to feet because it's 3.2 feet, but it's actually like 1 yard is 0 point what? Hold on. Oh, it's fucking okay. It's 1.09. So that's the only reason why like the only way I've ever known how to they're talking. Sorry, I'm not saying you're on the wrong. I just easily distracted today. No, it's three. No, no, I'm telling you that. Oh, that's centimeters to inches. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to convert just about anything else, but I can convert fucking meters to yards any day because I like shooting. So, when you like to shoot, you learn that everything's in fucking meters, and you go, why? Oh, it's basically yards, so it don't make a fuck. So, literally, if you say something is 1,000 meters away, cool, I'm gonna call that 1,000 yards and be close enough. Yeah, no, watch this. 1,000 yards is 914 meters. You're literally off by what? Like, it's really 914. No, 914.4 meters. That's how far it is. If that's and so you're literally off by what would that be? 87 point 87 point 7, something like that. Wouldn't that be right? Or am I fuck? No, 87. No, 87 point 80. Fuck me if I could speak. 86.6. I don't know what the fuck I'm getting 80. No, 87.6. Jesus shit, if I could speak. Sorry, man. My brain has been off. I've been up since 5 a.m. or since fucking 4 something this morning. I use it all fucking day long, and you know what? The only thing I can comprehend is the more intelligent people are the people who are not in charge. You know what? It should be. I've seen far better cases. All right, I'm just gonna leave it at that. No offense, I like some of the people, even the ones who are in charge. They think they're great people, but my God, their decision-making skills sometimes are so fucking irritating, and they make me hurt, and my brain die, and I have to use my brain to do decimal math all day. If you have it, don't have it set to flatten. It's just to destroy asphalt. If you set it to if you don't set it to destroy asphalt, basically. Oh yeah. Where are y'all going? Are y'all going up there? Yeah, I run a brake press all day long, and so like so it's like, let me give you a weird example. So I have to make the machine go down to okay, we're gonna use the back sauce. All right, let's say that the parts dimension is. All right, let me think here. Let me think of a number. Let me get a fucking drink of energy. Okay. Okay, let's say that. Okay, let's say say this. My length of the bend is going to be 0.75, so that would be you know, 3/4 of an inch, right? We wouldn't call that 3/4 inch. We'd call that 0.75. And there, if it's like 0.750, so that means it's 750 thousandths. That's what we would call that. Okay, so we know that our length of that dimension is 750 thousandths, and the problem is material stretches, so then you have to think of the material thickness, and the usual part that does that, I haven't memorized, we go with a 30 thousandths bend deduction, which is how much the material stretches. So that means we have a 0.03 deduction, so that means I have to subtract 0.03 off of my 750 thousandths, and then add that to the deductions menu. Yeah, I'm telling you, I do that shit all fucking day long and then bend like 1,000 pieces. me describing how my job works and what I have to deal with all day long. No, I run a brake press, like that bends sheet metal and stuff. It's mine's not like the big motherfucker. It's only 124 tons. Okay, you can think. Okay, 124 tons is a lot, but that's not a big fucking brake press. All right, my buddy, the one that works with me, Daniel, the brake press he learned to run on was 1,000-tonner. Like, he learned to run a brake press on a machine that could press 1,000 fucking tons. Hey, dude, you could do that with the 120 tonner I got. Motherfucker, that guy was like, I don't think you understand how, like, that's insane. Like, my brain doesn't want to math right now. Uh, yeah, that's what I thought. I was close. I was close. That's 2 million pounds. That's 2,200,000 pounds, pretty much. Yeah, and that's what his machine did. The one that he learned on like 10, 15 years ago when he first got into this shit was a 2 mil. Yeah, but think about that motherfucker learned to run on a machine that pressed 2 million pounds. Like, let me give you a fucking okay. Let me give you an example of a car that like everyone would know. A 2020 fucking five Honda Civic. It's a car everyone's fucking seen. Everyone's seen a Honda Civic, right? So that's a 2,875 car, 2,875 pound car, right? So you can just take that fucking number. What would that be? Hold on. Oh no. Alright. Alright. I had to fuck around and find out, but roughly 767 Honda Civics is how much that fucking thing was pressing. So, nearly a basically basically a fucking like what would that be? Like 52 car dealerships? One machine pressed 50 fucking two-ish car dealerships? Yeah, I don't know. I just Wait, wait. I got you, Thomas. I got you. Sure, get out the way. I don't know. Look at that big car. This is yeah, it's a, I want to fill this crack in. Oh man. We have left so much shit just lying everywhere down here, dude. I'm telling you, it looks like we built something important, and it's the most asinine looking highway in the world. Like it's like, wow, look at all the equipment. I bet they're doing some cool shit over there. And you look back and you're like, oh, what the. I'm not gonna lie, that was that's I, I'm I'm not gonna push into it. All I'm gonna say is I feel like it's somebody is like something really bad is about to happen. Where am I going? We don't know. Alright. Okay. I feel like this is going one of three ways. Either A, divorce, B, he's gonna die, or C, he's just in trouble. So that's there's just three options. Wait, so was anybody they knew injured during the tornado? Like, I'm not. Guys, I've broken something. I'm just gonna leave it here. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. No. I did break it. That's why it's like not my problem anymore. Are we gonna do a mission? Likely not. What are we gonna do? German. You wanna go? I think it's a little deep.
You won't like this, but we have a serious energy problem. I'm all out of coffee. Also, the railway and the nearby town are suffering an extended brownout. I needed to take a look at the power substation on the mine. Anywho, if you want a safe way inside the mine, you'll need a map. There's one in the flooded village, but it's tucked away inside a safe in the admin building. If you find the safe, haul it over to the workshop down south, and our boys will crack it for you. In the meantime, I'll find some coffee.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go work on my map. And if if we're not gonna do missions. I am here to buy a cow. Mm-hmm. Uh, I was, yeah, I was gonna go with respect to my map. Y'all were on Sunken, right? Were y'all on Sunken? Where the fuck did you get that giant, truck at? Sherman, where the fuck are the three steel pipes? The three steel pipes? I guess. Yeah.